Well, let's take a look at the tail of the tape. These two fighters, Alex.
Well, 21 years young for Cervantes, entering his prime there. 24 for Álvaro Torres. The reach advantage here is going to be, well, looks like the centimeters here are going to be the same. 5'7" for both of them. And this fight is at bantamweight, man. These kids look big at 135 pounds. Both of them came in the official weight. 2-1 record for Cervantes against 1-1 versus Torres. Chihuahua versus Cabo San Lucas.
Yes. Cabo in the northwestern part of Mexico. Also starting to get some MMA action. Let's go up inside the cage with Felipe de Maria.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the bantamweight division. Señoras y señores, este combate es a 3 asaltos de 5 minutos en la categoría de peso gallo de LUX Fight League. Presentando primero, en la esquina blanca, un especialista en Muay Thai, récord profesional de 2 ganadas, 1 perdida, una altura de 1 metro con 70 centímetros y un peso oficial de 135 libras. Presenting now, on the white corner, is a Muay Thai fighter, professional record of 2 wins, 1 loss. His stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, an official weight of 135 pounds. Fighting straight out of Cabo San Lucas, México, is Luis Pedro Machete Cervantes. Su oponente, al otro lado de la jaula, en la esquina negra, un especialista en Muay Thai, récord profesional de 1 ganada, 1 perdida, una altura de 1 metro con 72 centímetros y un peso oficial de 135 libras. Presenting now, on the black corner, he's a Muay Thai fighter, professional record of 1 win, 1 loss. His stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, an official weight of 135 pounds. From Tabasco, Mexico, and fighting straight out of Monterrey, Nuevo León, Mexico, is Álvaro Torres. The third inside the cage, la tercera sobre la jaula, Daniela Modad.
Alrighty, so we're ready for our second fight of LUX Challenge 17 here at the Show Center in Monterrey, Mexico, alongside UFC veteran Alex Soto. I am Francisco X. Rivera. So glad that you can be with us. Everyone's ready. We are ready. It's LUX time inside the Show Center complex in Monterrey. Álvaro Torres attacking quickly there.
A little low kick there, a little too low.
Yeah, getting over anxious right there. Álvaro Torres in the black trunks, Cervantes in the white trunks. And Cervantes trying to be aggressive right off the bat. Oh, wow. Big hit right there.
Yeah, Cervantes dug in his heels on that left hook. And overhand right, just barely, you know, didn't really connect very cleanly, but they were powerful.
Good combo there on the counter from Álvaro Torres. We've heard about his striking prowess, and a guy that could be interesting to see in the future. Only 2 professional fights for Torres in the black trunks, 3 from Cervantes in the white. So it's still plenty to be seen from these 2 fighters.
Yeah.
And then both connected inside the pocket.
Woof, barely missed that spinning back kick. But Torres is just very clean and very fast with his punches. And he's got that Muay Thai background. You can kind of see how it meshes well with his MMA style.
Yeah, Cervantes faking. And Torres with a lot of movement right there. Although Cervantes finally gets him with a leg kick. Feints, good push kick right there. Almost grabbed there by Torres.
Ooh.
Swinging and missing there, Torres.
And that was a really fast counter.
Ooh, wow. Big cross right there from Cervantes. It seems that Torres is in trouble, though he's able to dodge that punch right there.
Yeah, and he was also delivered a big right hand that had Cervantes stunned for a second and hit face first into the cage.
Yeah, these 2 bantamweights are packing some power.
Wow, and they're standing right in front of each other. It could be anybody's game here. I like that. It was kind of, it resets the fight there with that big high hit.
Yeah, big left right there from Torres now.
You know, and Cervantes' hands tend to be really low as he's getting closer to Torres. As he's trying to really leverage for those kicks. Beautiful Beautiful check there from Torres.
Oh, wow. Now coming inside the cage, both training, going back and forth right in front of us.
Man, those leather gloves, I can just hear them snapping and hitting the body.
As a former fighter, does hearing that give you some kind of a flashback?
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is a fun fight. These guys are throwing down. Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful
Torres.
counter.
Yeah. Catching Cervantes off guard. And once again, that sound of the leather glove that Alex described so well. It's just coming and going from one side to the other.
Just hit in the midst. I mean, it's just hard. Just bouncing out of people's skulls right now.
Cervantes able to get away from those punches. Wow. And the check right there is that kick was very dangerous. And then those fast moves right there from Álvaro Torres. Cervantes kicking to the midsection now. Switching stances.
Yeah, I think Cervantes definitely got hurt with that body kick. It was a nice liver kick there from Torres. Very Muay Thai style, straight up into the liver. Not like a big, wide swing with his shin bone, but rather straight up underneath the elbow of Cervantes. Really, really well placed.
So we have a minute left here in the first round. Cervantes, white trunks, Álvaro Torres, black trunks. It's been a back and forth fight, and look at that Superman punch attempt there from Cervantes. Going for the takedown. He gets the double leg. Now let's see how Cervantes can work inside the guard of Álvaro Torres.
Well, this is huge for Cervantes right here. If he finishes strong here, he could perhaps, maybe even possibly steal the round.
Yeah, elbows coming down from Cervantes, but Torres finally able to grab that left arm from his opponent.
But I like what Torres is doing here. He's running the clock. He's avoiding any damage. He's holding on tight to those arms, making it really difficult for Cervantes to really get any leverage and deliver any type of punches.
Alrighty, so Torres doing what his corner is asking him to do, to kill some clock. And then missing right there was Cervantes.
Oof.
They were asking him to go for the choke as a triangle could have been on the works, but a pretty good first round for both fighters. Maybe, Torres might have gotten a little bit of it at the end, but the takedown must mean something for Cervantes as well.
Yeah, I agree. I think that was a very fun first round. Back and forth battle between both these guys. Let's take a look at some of the replays. There's that left hook jab that just started. Big right hand that actually connects there for Cervantes. And I really like this. Really, that follow-up with the combinations. It's what really kind of allowed Torres to execute and get those big punches to actually connect. Oh, there's that nice liver kick. Slides up, slows down Cervantes significantly.
So it's time for round two. Our Octagon girls are back as well. So it's nice to see everything coming back to normal. We're still limited capacity, but we're about halfway down now in terms of the total capacity here at the show center. We're expecting north of 1,000 people here tonight.
Nice.
So from about 600 that we had last event. So we're getting there. LUX Fight League. And these great events are looking more and more normal.
Almost there. We're almost there,
yes.
folks.
And we're going to announce our next venue, our next city within the show. Man, it's something I can't wait to unveil.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Torres with a combination.
And Cervantes was able to pull out of that as soon as he really was able to get off the line of attack from Torres. And there it is again.
Another combination from Torres, and he also keeps on switching profiles from left to right. He somehow finds a way to penetrate the defense of Cervantes.
Corner is asking for counters. As soon as he gets in, they want counters. That's what they're asking for Torres to do. Álvaro's now pressuring now.
Oh, wow. And Cervantes with a combination. Once again, both stay inside the pocket and damaging each other. Nice kick right there, liver kick from Cervantes.
And that was all Cervantes so far. Looks like their tides are starting to turn here. Nice head kick attempt there from Torres.
And Torres swinging and missing right there as we get back to the center of the octagon.
Notice how the stance of Cervantes is now kind of moved down to a kind of a Muay Thai stance.
Torres connecting once again with that 1-2-3 combination.
Nice movement there from Torres. Trying to reset. Both fighters have now seen a lot of each other's arsenal. Both have a lot of respect, mutual respect here on their cage.
Yeah. I'm so glad to hear fighters that, like Pedro Cervantes, that are coming out of Cabo San Lucas. A big touristic destination, obviously, for Mexico. But now we're starting to see sports popping all over, and especially MMA and the interest for MMA, or for MMA in Mexico, coming from Cabo San Lucas. Álvaro Torres was born in Tabasco, pretty much on the other end of the country, in the southeastern part. And now moved to Monterrey, doing his camp here and representing this city that has welcomed us so warmly. So he's got some fans, obviously, in the stands. Wow, Cervantes there, coming forward strong.
Yeah, Cervantes is really starting to dominate the second round. It's a big turn of events here so far.
What do you think happened to Torres?
I think Torres is a little bit winded here. Those combinations that he was throwing, everything he had in him has now really slowed him down. I think the damage that both fighters have taken has been pretty much equal, in my opinion. There's a big swinging right hand that just also misses. But they're throwing everything into this, Francisco.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Torres once again going forward, connected with the left. It's what you have to watch for when you're throwing home run punches in the first round. You need to save something for the second round.
Well, right now what I'm noticing is that every time they throw down, they both are ducking their heads and meeting in the middle. And there's been a few collisions so far. I think Torres actually was a little bit complaining about one just a second ago.
Spinning back fist from Cervantes. Did not connect well.
I mean, at this point, you know, Torres or Cervantes may even try to initiate a wild brawl, disengage and counter. I mean, it really all what it takes here is to kind of drag somebody into a brawl stance. There's a nice right hand that connects. Barely misses on Torres, but Torres is really, his output has gone down significantly in the second round.
Yeah, neither fighter with any remorse of coming inside, staying inside the pocket, training, connecting, and we see the push kick there from Cervantes. Last 20 seconds of this second round. Good second round for Cervantes.
Yeah, so far, and Cervantes has also switched up his stance. Now he's coming out as a southpaw. Might be causing, there's a right hand that connects.
Coming inside was Torres and connected well.
But Cervantes was the one that connected with the big right hand. It's coming out of that southpaw. Maybe, I think that's the problem here. I think Cervantes' his southpaw stance is starting to give Torres a little bit of a trouble.
Yeah, Torres was actually the first one that started switching profiles, and then it was Cervantes copying the strategy, and it's working for him.
Big right hands, big head kicks there. I like that. I like that head kick that came out of nowhere, really. I'd like to see more of that. Nice attempt here. Really, we're going into this third round, and I have it 1-for-1 in my books. I could be way off. Folks, if you guys are watching us live, let us know what you guys think. But I got it 1-1. And we'll see what the judges score this one so far. I got Cervantes winning the second round. Man, very competitive. Torres' corner needs to show something new to get this W.
Yeah, it's a close fight so far. Could be Torres round 1, Cervantes round 2. Although I do recall that Cervantes got a takedown also.
That's right.
In the first round, so
he did.
Could go either way.
It really could. I mean, what kind of value do you put that on that takedown? I mean, nothing was done. Basically, Torres was able to really hold on to the hands and count the last 30 seconds of that round. But up until then, it was all Torres.
Going for the double leg takedown, he gets it. Torres was pretty good off his guard. Showed a couple things. Wow.
Now.
Well, Cervantes looked to be in trouble. He's able to get away from it. The final rounds are always tough for submissions, Alex.
Yeah, it's really, really, really tough, especially going for, you know, if they're shooting a double on you and then going for that head is a huge mistake. You know, especially if you want to really avoid getting the takedown. He should have spent a lot of more energy on really trying to stop that takedown. But nonetheless, he felt like he had something there. Maybe he saw something. An opportunity to get that guillotine choke.
Good base right there from Cervantes. Coming up, trying to attack the body and the head. And for Torres, I think the goal right now is secure those arms as he did when he got taken down in the first round.
You know, if I'm looking at this, I can actually see his head getting pinned up against the fence. It makes it really uncomfortable to really get any type of leverage to go for an arm bar or for a triangle choke.
Okay,
wow.
Yeah, the ref had enough. So we come back up now, and that's probably what Torres wanted.
Yeah, I think Torres got a nice little gift there from the referee.
Yeah, and now time for him to go forward.
Good combination. And Torres on that breakaway. Ooh.
Yeah, Cervantes getting a piece of his opponent now with that kick.
Those really hurt too. It's hard to hide those. Get hit right in the gut.
3 minutes left to win this fight. It could go either way once again. That's why you never want to leave it off to the judges.
Man, well, I got Cervantes getting that nice big takedown so far, man. It's been his round, but he's got to be very careful here because Torres is still very dangerous.
And Cervantes' corner asking him to be more aggressive to try to get Torres when he's backpedaling.
Nice movement there from Torres, getting out of the way.
Oh, Cervantes taking some damage there, but reacting quickly as Torres was going for the liver kick once again.
Cervantes is now pressuring the fight, dictating the fight, being the more active fighter. You know, he's putting a lot of pressure on Torres now to get some output out of him. Could be exhausting coming into this third round. Oh, right hand there from Cervantes. Again,
oh, wow.
A two-punch combination landed fantastic there for Cervantes.
These two stay inside the pocket, and Torres is like, all right, I want more. I'm ready for more. Try to come inside my house and you'll get punished. And look at the way he counters.
Beautifully countered there from Torres.
He talks the talk.
You got to be careful. You can't get tricked into getting into exchanges. There's Torres again, trying to call him in.
Yeah, that was exactly what Torres wanted. He's able to avoid some punishment right there. Looking like a Muay Thai clinch from Cervantes, but he wasn't able to connect.
Yeah, he got one elbow in, just the other one just barely missed.
Last 60 seconds, and we're done. So it's gonna be a tough one to call. Although Torres making the effort at the end, switching to lefty once again.
Man, it's been very competitive, but I like how Cervantes was able to adjust and really bringing the fight to Torres. And Torres' output has really gone down.
He sort of clipped him right there. Cervantes. And Torres with a combination. Trying to end the fight well.
Yeah, that was a one-to-one though. Cervantes got ahead on them.
So last few moments of the fight. Cervantes with that last strike. Well, left kick. They're both exchanging now going into the end. Torres chasing. Wow, what a flying knee right there. What a crazy way to end the fight. There was a good exchange.
Wow.
Good trade at the end.
Yeah, it was fantastic. That flying knee, man, if it would have connected. That was a fun fight. Fun fight to call, Francisco.
So I'm excited about our next fight, but we still have to go into the decision. We still have to see. I'm very curious to see how the judges called it. These are some of the best highlights, Alex. What do you see tonight?
Yeah, I mean, here's that takedown there, and I think that was in the second round, or it could have been the first round. Yeah, it was fantastic. I really enjoyed this fight. Very competitive. The replays right now we're going over the takedown where Torres was able to really hold back and avoid any really serious damage on the ground. But really, the tale of the tape here is the stand-up brawls and these sporadic, wild exchanges throughout this fight, and made it really, really entertaining and very competitive too. Both these fighters didn't really want to take this fight to the ground, and I believe Cervantes got it. So we'll see what the judges say.
So these were the last few moments of the fight. What a crazy way to finish things off. Now time to go inside the octagon with the voice of LUX Fight League, Felipe de María.
Señoras y señores, después de 3 asaltos nos vamos a las tarjetas de los jueces que han calificado este combate 29-28, 29-28, 30-27. Ladies and gentlemen, we have gone the distance. And after 3 rounds, we go to the scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the fight 29-28, 29-28, and 30-27 to declare the winner by unanimous decision to Álvaro Torres!